I'm not ready for Classic WoW. Yet. I just got done doing a dev talk with two of the coolest brothers, DevCamp and Melderon. And we just talked about Vanilla WoW for an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours, and it was amazing, of course, as it usually is when I get the rare chance to talk to others about Vanilla WoW and just how great it was and our fondest memories of the game. So make sure you guys check out that dev talk. We absolutely killed it. It'll be out by the weekend, the next day or two. But I just had one of the best conversations I've had in weeks talking about the thing I love most. The only thing I've ever known since I was 9 years old. Most of my childhood memories are filled with Vanilla WoW in one form or another, whether it was Vanilla, BC, Wrath of the Lich King, and just these memories of dreaming about how awesome it used to be. You see, this hunger for the game and these memories, they've never gone away. If anything, my appreciation for Vanilla WoW has grown over the years. And yeah, even though I'd want to travel back in time and change the way I played if I could, should I really do that? Yeah, I never rated or experienced even half of what the game had to offer back in 2006, but even if I would have, would my experience have been better? I mean, yeah, of course, it would have been awesome to say I did all this extra stuff, but honestly, I'm just thankful that I was even able to taste the greatness that was Vanilla WoW back in its prime. Like, people always talk about their past. It is what it is. Should I have done things differently? Wouldn't it be great to get a second chance and do it all over again? Of course, but then you always hear that line, I wouldn't change it for anything. It's made me who I am today. Does reliving vanilla World of Warcraft with Classic WoW fall in the same parameters as this? When Classic comes out, I'm never really going to have the discussions I just had with DevCamp and Melderon for nearly 2 hours, reliving the glory days and our memories of how great it used to be. Ever since like 2010, I've been repping the fact that I was there when it all started back in 05 or 04, and I rolled the hardest class to level during Vanilla WoW, a warrior, and a gnome warrior at that. Once Classic comes out, I'm never really going to sit down and talk about wall jumping and how unique of an experience it was, and the social aspect that it added to the game. I'm never going to talk about how horrible the skill level of the general player base was. Like, World PvP was a joke, or one-on-one encounters normally consisted of just two players clicking their abilities and changing directions with their keyboards. Or the 6-hour-long dungeon runs in Sunken Temple on a Saturday morning. I'm never going to talk about the lag that used to be so a part of the game, causing unforgettable memories that you end up cherishing forever. I can't tell you how many times I logged on after seeing the loading screen load on for 2 minutes and I was met with my character laying there dead because a mob killed me during the loading screen. And like Melderon, he discusses one of those fond memories that he's going to cherish forever, and that was due to lag. We're never going to talk about that again. We're never going to experience that again. You see, I've worn Vanilla WoW as a badge of honor on my chest everywhere I go. I was there. I felt that magic. I got a taste of that authentic vanilla World of Warcraft, and as a 9-year-old kid, my mind was literally blown and changed forever because of this game. Is this another case of you think you do, but you don't? Now, I can't seriously answer this question with no, because, come on, if any of us could travel back in time to experience something as great as the launch of Vanilla WoW, we all would. But as great as it's going to be to have another near-authentic Vanilla WoW experience, it comes at the expense of all my childhood memories. And is Classic WoW going to be good? I don't doubt that it will be, but will it end up imploding on itself in a couple of years with additions such as a cash shop? And I don't want to get into that rabbit hole, but will Classic WoW leave a bad taste in everybody's mouth because of how different it was from Vanilla? It's like one of those things you should have just stopped while you were ahead. Like, take LeBron James for example. If he would have retired last year instead of going to the Lakers this season and probably going to miss the playoffs, he would have been considered one of the greatest, if not the greatest basketball player to have ever touched the court. But because he continued his career, his legacy that he leaves behind won't be as great as it would have been if he would have just left on a good note. There's just something about these 2-hour-long discussions I have about Vanilla WoW, and it could have gone on all night, honestly. When Classic comes out, these discussions, they're not going to happen anymore. You always hear all the old heads and all the people who actually played in vanilla. That experience, it can never be relived again. Nothing will ever come close to that first go around. It will never be as rich of an experience it was in 2004 for various reasons. Now, I know everyone cannot wait for Classic to come out, and honestly, I can't either. But when I sit down and I have another amazing conversation about Vanilla WoW and I'm reminded of how great it used to be, I just can't imagine this great pastime vanishing in thin air. This is all I've known for the last 10 years. This has been my favorite thing to talk about for the last 10 years, and it's about to go away. You know, in one form or another. If Classic came out tomorrow, would I be ready? You know, my initial instinct is yes, bring it on. I've been waiting for this opportunity my entire life. But it isn't until I have those long conversations late at night, reminiscing on the good old days, do I go, wait a second. Am I prepared to lose this forever? Not yet. Not quite yet. Yo, we're back at it. Got another quick video in. This was just inspired after this Def Talk with Def Camp and Melderon, and it just really made me think, am I ready for Classic WoW to come out? You know, not quite yet. This is just kind of a quick update, guys. I've been getting all my stuff together in school. I've just kind of taken a small break. I've been setting things up. I got my green screen set up. I got lights. It's legit. Tell me what you think about this. I don't know how I feel about it all. But we'll see. I'll probably continue it. But I'm starting streaming Monday, guys. I'm going to have a questionnaire out this weekend so I can be answering questions during stream. But, yeah, I've got a lot of things going on in the background. Come Monday, guys, I'm going to be hitting the ground running again. I know I've been gone, but I'm doing a lot of things behind the scenes. Tell me what you think about the setup, and tell me what you think about this discussion. Like, is it even a valid discussion? I just kind of threw it off the top of my head, and it's something I wanted to talk about. It was a lot of fun just because these conversations, they're unmatched, man. They're unmatched. We'll never have conversations like this again. Yeah, the Classic WoW conversations are going to be amazing. You know, they're going to be, you know, it's the same caliber as this, but they're not going to be vanilla WoW conversations. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Boy, it feels good to be back. Glad to see you guys. It's your boy Graves for Days. Outie.